Hello, everyone, and welcome to another review, this time of another one of my Black Friday. My hair is just a mess. Can you tell? I woke up not too long ago. A review of one of my Black Friday purchases. This time, Top Gun Maverick. This is one of my favorite movies of last year. I believe it was number 2 for me. I really, really, really like this movie. I saw it like 9 times in theaters, and I think this was my first time watching it since theaters. Yeah, I don't think I've gone on Paramount Plus and tried watching it because I don't know, it didn't feel right for some reason. I didn't want my internet lagging and having to wait for it or feeling the blurriness pop up when the internet couldn't keep up with it. So this is my first time watching it since then. Dang, is this a good movie? The score from Hans Zimmer is so good. The soundtrack, there's only like 3 songs, but still, the soundtrack, when the songs do pop up, they're great. The action in this movie is so well done. The story is simple in the sense that we have a mission to do. We need to learn to do it. We need to be a team and learn to do it. Yeah, with a freaking cinematography. I mean, you're just looking at some of these shots. Some of these shots are gorgeous. Look at that shot. That's so beautiful. Just so much care was put into this movie. Well, Tom Cruise was talking, one of the bonus features, we'll talk about that in a second, but he was talking about how, and he's talked about it publicly many different times, that there wasn't a Top Gun sequel for so long because he wanted it to be right. He wanted there to be the right story. He wanted us to have the right technology, that we could do everything practically and you know, be able to be inside the cockpit, make people feel like they're inside the cockpit. Tom Cruise cares about how we experience movies, and I say experience because that is the correct term, because we do experience movies. We don't just watch movies. No, we experience them, and that's what this movie is putting us inside a cockpit, making us feel like we are flying, which is freaking awesome. I never got to see this in IMAX, and I wish I could. I'm sure someday it's going to come back into IMAX, and I will absolutely be there to watch it in IMAX because dang. What else can I say about this movie? I mean, just everything about it is so good. The acting is really good. The stunt work is just absolutely incredible. It's just so good. It's so good. This movie makes you feel good. It is a movie that also made me bawl my eyes out every time I watch it. The ending is, I don't know. It makes me think of so many different things. The movie is kind of got this message about moving forward, moving on with Maverick, and I feel like I did that this year by moving down to where I am now, getting out of the stupid hellhole of Wisconsin. Yeah, this movie just does it for me. I absolutely love this movie. It's just great. It's so good. It's so good. This movie is just incredible. I've already talked about this movie about 100 times on my channel, but I love this movie so freaking much. It's just so good. So yeah, let's get into the bonus features here. I'm gonna pull them up just so. So first we have cleared for takeoff. That special feature was talking about just how it took so long to make and such like that, and showing some behind the scenes. Nothing too long. I think it was like 6 minutes long. After that, breaking new ground, filming Top Gun Maverick. This is an awesome special feature. They specifically show like what they put what they put inside these aircrafts to film them, and how like the actors had to be their own cinematographer, how they had to make sure they line up a shot and such like that. So freaking interesting, so freaking cool to see them in these planes doing that. A love letter to aviation. Also with that one, they showed how they did Top Gun school, actually. The actors had to, like, you know, go in the pool and feel the pressure in the water with all this heavy gear and such like that. That was really cool, too. A love letter to aviation. That is basically talking about Tom Cruise's airplane. At the end of the movie, he's flying in an airplane, and that is Tom Cruise's actual airplane. They talked about his actual airplane being in the movie and him flying it, and how they filmed those particular scenes, because there's shots where like a mountain comes in the way and you're just seeing how fast they're going, and it's really cool because they had literally a helicopter on this side and Tom Cruise on this side, and it's fascinating to see that. Really cool as well. Forging the Dark Star. The Dark Star is the plane at the beginning of the movie that Maverick is going Mach. I can't talk today. Maybe I should do movie reviews at night. Mach 10 in, and the big black awesome ship. And it was made for the movie, but it was also made in the sense that this possibly could do that, which is really cool and interesting. It can't actually do that, but it's like designed in a way that it possibly could, which is really cool. And then we have Masterclass of Tom Cruise, Cannes Film Festival. It is about an hour-long interview with Tom Cruise, talking about movies, talking about how he does things. An interview with him, period, just always makes me happy because he cares so much. You know, he was talking about how he wanted everything done practically in all his movies, how he wants us to have an experience, not just watch a movie. He wants us to feel something and have a good time at the movies. And yeah, he's such an interesting human being. I understand the weird things he's done. I don't necessarily want to hang out with him. Well, I would definitely hang out with Tom Cruise for a day. I take that back. I would want to get in his airplane and be like, so let's go for a plane ride. And we go on a plane ride. That'd be freaking awesome. And then I would ride motorcycles with him too. That'd be fun as hell. So yeah, he just seems like a very passionate guy, and he loves his craft. He also talked about his childhood, how he knew as a child he loved movies and wanted to make movies. And he also talked about being on sets early in his career and just talking to cinematographers and lighting and just trying to learn everything he can about movies. I just admire that so much. He's just such an interesting dude. Such a great interview. And then we got Hold My Hand from Lady Gaga and I Ain't Worried from One Republic music video. I don't really like music videos on Blu-rays anymore. You go on YouTube and watch that. And like they release it on YouTube basically and such like that. So I could live without that. But still, there's over on the Blu-ray it says over 80 minutes of bonus features. And yeah, there is. I guess I would like, it's not bad. I guess I would like a little bit more on filming the action sequences. The action sequence ones are maybe like 5 minutes long. I would love 10, 15 minutes just talking about airplanes and stuff like that. No commentary either. I would love to hear Joseph Kosinski and Tom Cruise talk about this movie. Considering it took 36 years to make this movie, essentially. Also, I would love to have gotten a behind the bonus feature of just the issues that this movie went through. They kind of talk about it in the Cannes Film Festival interview about how COVID, delayed the movie, how Paramount really wanted it to be on Paramount Plus. Tom Cruise was like, oh, hell no, not in a million years. The movie was filmed in 2019. It was supposed to come out in 2020. In 2021, it had 10 release dates. And then it finally came out. And as Steven Spielberg said, it saved cinema. So, go Tom Cruise. This movie is so good, so incredible. I think everyone at this point has seen it. Except, I started a new job about a month ago. And someone that I'm working with has not seen this movie. I'm like, it's so good. Have you not seen it? It's on Paramount Plus. So, yeah, this movie's so good, guys. Only thing I don't love about it is there are kind of a couple different endings. Maverick goes down and it kind of seems like it's about to end, and then it doesn't, and then they go, and then Rooster goes and saves him, and then they fly, and then they get back to the boat, and it kind of ends, but it doesn't. And then they're flying off in Tom Cruise's airplane. It's a minor issue that I have with the movie. I really don't even have an issue with it at this point. I just okay, the movie's ending, and then it's not. And then it ends, and then it's not. It's still just such a good movie. I also love that, like, no one has to die in this movie, really. It's just bad guys who they don't even give a name to because who cares? Yeah, this movie's just so good. We've been talking about this for 10 minutes. I should probably wrap this up. Anyways, guys, I hope you have a great day. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And, yeah, stay safe out there. All that fun jazz. Happy holidays, even though I don't like Christmas. Have a good one, guys.